Hello. First time live on this channel, I think. I don't think I've ever done a live here before. So let me just check everything is coming through. Now, I haven't really advertised this much apart from on Facebook. So I'm hoping those of you that are over here will find me. Made a surprise. Let's just check it comes up on here. Oh, battery's low. Let me just put that on charge. I'm going to flip it around in a minute when it's on my desk. Oh, hi, Pam. Oh, people coming in. Good. Right, let me just pop that there for a second. Hey, everybody. I'll catch up with the chat in a second. Let me just... Oh, there we go. I can see it on here now. Ah, there's everyone. Hey, Caroline, Jill, Benita, Joe's Craft Space. Hello. Di's, Disa, Rosa, hello. Tez, Sarah, I will read it better in a minute because I hate looking down when you can see me up here, but I just wanted to say hi first. And I was going to do like a mini launch of my latest collection here on Made to Surprise, which seems the right place to do it as well. And I'm going to actually make Monty's birthday card. Monty's my dog and he turns 3 today. And I haven't made his card yet, but one of the sets I thought would be really good to turn into like a doghouse. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to give you another idea. There's already tons of inspiration. Anybody who's new here, I've done a blog post on Friday afternoon last week. I sent a blog post out with all of the inspo that I've done so far and everything about the collection. You can find that over on mixedupcraft.co.uk, and that's linked below this video and on this website as well, on this YouTube channel, so you can find all the information there as well. So all you've missed if you're not on Facebook is the live on Friday, but in terms of all the inspiration pictures and everything, you'll see all that. And I've already got loads of videos on this channel as well showing you how to use them. So hey everyone. Oh, there's loads of you in. Hi, thanks everyone. I didn't, like I said, first time I've done a live on Made to Surprise, but it seems right that I should be doing them here because yeah, lots of people will miss out otherwise. Hello everyone. So yeah, this is the new collection. So this launched on Friday, and this is my new all occasion frame. So it's 4 new items, and these frames all coordinate with this set, which is about the 3rd time we've replenished this now. We've done 3 sets of frames. So we originally launched it with it was like a magnifying glass, a flower, a clock face, and there was another one, and then we done Christmas and we had 4 new frames, and now we've got these ones here. So I'm going to show them better in a minute when I flip the camera around. And then I've also brought this paper pad out. Now we did release this, but it only came out as a digital paper pad because there was just a mix up when it went to the factory. So now we actually have the physical form of this. And I also just wanted to say a massive thank you for this launch because it's done phenomenally well. We did buy a little bit more because we went off the back of the last one, which sold out within, I think it was like 2 days. And this one it's getting close. So again, I just always feel incredibly blessed that I get to do my hobby as my job. But with any collection, there's always that nerve-wracking moment when you do it that everyone's going to like it, and you do really like this one. So thank you so much. It's lovely. Hi everybody. So while again I'm this way, I'll show you some of the samples because they do look nice showing them like upright, so rather than a bird's eye view. So let me just turn the lights on this one here. So this is the party. So this frame here, and you can create a card like this. So this one I've added the lights to, and you can see all of the detail inside the bunting. We've got pattern paper in the back, and you can see all that frame. It's all been built up. Pam, you ordered 2 paper packs. A lot of people have ordered 2 paper packs. I haven't really pushed the paper pack a lot with this launch. It wasn't really about the paper pad with this. We just used it to bulk out the collection really, in a sense. The paper pad just works brilliantly on its own. But there's one example there using the party frame. I've got lovely samples from Gemma as well, who's my design team. I'm not sure if Gemma is in chat. I don't know if I've seen, I know she messaged me earlier. But anyway, if you see her, say hi. And then what other one have I got? Let's do this one here. So this is the It's a Boat Time. So this is your nautical boat hole. No, not boat hole. What's that called? Porthole. Boat hole. Porthole, and you can create something like this. It's wonderful. Absolutely adore this. You see all the glaze on there as well, on the life buoy, and on the shark or the dolphin or mermaid, whatever you want it to be, that's jumping into the ocean there. I love the little anchor and the fishing net there. Lots and lots of detail in that one. And then this one here, this is the one I'm going to use and demo today. So this is your summer house, and you can create many different things. You can see the little sign there says pub, she shared, man cave and welcome. And then you've got the main sentiment there, which they all have a main sentiment: sit back, relax and enjoy. And then this one is the man cave that I made, and I'm going to use this one today and turn it into a doghouse. And I'm going to have Monty in the middle with a party hat on with his friends. I make these cards as keepsakes for me. He won't give an absolute damn unless I put a treat in it so he can sniff it. Other than that, this is purely for my entertainment. And if you're any animal lover, pet lover, and you like to do these silly things for your pets, then hopefully it'll give you some inspiration. But just another fun way to use it. You can see inside there, you've got your chair, you've got the window, you've got the little tools. Very, very fun. Absolutely loved putting this one together. And then the lovely wreath. So I did this one. I'll show you the one I did on Friday in a minute, but I made this one. I want to show you this one because it's got the hanging element. You can see that much better when it's in this orientation. This is just stunning. Love doing this. This is using the summer like umbrellas here, but they would work for, you know, other occasions as well. Those umbrellas, you could have them as like a winter scene, rainy scene. But I love the element hanging because it does give you the dies to make the swinging element as well. And the ice creams, very, very nice. And that is using your all seasons wreath. So that was more like the summer kind of elements. Although I did pinch the castle, sandcastle from the nautical set, but that's using this one here. Okay, so we've got a nice number of people in. Thank you. This is the first live on Made to Surprise on YouTube, so thank you for joining and being part of this. It's quite nice, and it's nice to do it on a Monday as well. Lou wasn't, she's got a lot on today, so I said to her, she said, oh, I might go live this afternoon. I was like, oh no, I totally forgot about yours. And she went, no, actually, you go live. I've got lots that I need to get on, and I'll tell people to go watch you. So thank you, Lou, for the shout out as well. And yeah, it just makes it a bit easier. Get this all done. Yay, the summer house. Looking for your Monty card. I do love a card for dogs. I make one each for my boys. Oh, Deb, I like that. Okay, so let's flip the camera around so we can have a little crafty session. Where are we? Okay. Let me clip you in there. Hopefully it wasn't too noisy. There we go. The focus will sort itself out in a second. And get rid of that. And pop the chat over there. There we go. Okay, so they're the ones I've shown so far. I'm just going to turn the light off again because I do end up using these eventually. So let me just show you a couple of other samples before we get started. I've got all my stamps that I think I'm going to use because I'm going to mix in a few older Made to Surprise with this one. So it's a little bit of a mix and match Friday, but on a Monday, and with a launch combined. I'm running out of room for my 3D display. They're nice, aren't they? They're a little, yeah, that's another thing as well. They don't always have to be a card. It's a nice little piece of home decor, you know, keep it in your craft room. So let's show you what Gemma's made. So Gemma did this gorgeous card using the All Seasons wreath, and she's done this Easter card, which I just absolutely love. I said to her this morning, I said, I have got to get a bigger box now because I send Gemma all of her samples back, so she obviously gets to use them as well. And yeah, so whenever we do the 3D ones, I always know I need a big box. But isn't that gorgeous? All your pastels. And then the Easter wishes. The big bow is from one of the older frames, I think. Might be from one of the Christmas sets that she's taken that one from. So that is using that one. And then I'm going to pop them there because I'm going to have to get these moved. And then this one is using the summer house. So, you know, I went all brown and done the man cave, and she's gone bright with the pinks there with the she shed, which I think looks really cool. Hello everyone. I love this set, Sam. Oh, hi Sam, love you loads, and your crafting keeps me sane. Oh Mary, thank you, that's really sweet of you. So excited about this collection and the card. It's my dog's first birthday next month, so definitely going to steal this idea. Oh, I'm glad I was able to inspire you, Sarah. I love the one you made in Friday's live. Yeah, I'm going to show that one in a minute. Hey Lynn, a set of bookshelves. I should, yeah, for Tez's cards. So yeah, there you can see the she shed version, and then where's Gemma's nautical one? So she's added acetate onto the front, and then you've got a mix of the seaweeds there. She's taken some of the old ones as well, actually, I think, from that set. And this is the other thing which I always say all the time. My sets work with older sets as well. It's the whole point of this, is to build a massive collection of things that all work together. So you'll see some of the seaweed here is from another collection of underwater stamps and dies that I did a couple of years ago. It's nice to get those back out again and just work them with new collections. The grass, oh, the grass, that's my Easy Edges die. So it's is it Easy Edges? Yeah, it was a Halloween die set, but it's not Halloween. Like they work for all occasions. So I use the grass. It's the same one that I used along here. Grass is very easy to do yourself. Just snip it with your scissors. You can use vegetable scissors as well. But I have those dies in the set, so they've got used a lot. So there's that lovely nautical one. Just want to make sure. And then she did, oh yeah, the birthday frame here. She's done as a 50th birthday card, which I think looks fab. Happy birthday to someone special. And she's just got that suspended on the acetate in the middle there. I like the colours she's chosen for that one as well. And then just to show you, you don't always have to use them in the main set. So Gemma's done a lovely wedding card with the all occasions wreath detail part there. And then she's done this lovely tunnel card using the nautical porthole, which I thought looked really cool. Such a clever idea. That would fold down. I think that's an 8x8, but she's done that one, and that's 6x6. But again, just a couple of nice examples there of ways to use these away from the main set, because some of you might just want the mechanisms, because you can even use the shaped sentiment. You could have all that as a flat card, if that makes sense. I think some people have done it, and Gemma might have even done one before, but I know I've seen people do flat versions and not add all the dimension. And then on Friday's launch, I did this one here. So Happy Easter, and that was again using the seasons. So you've got your real nice pastels and pinks Easter card, or I've gone for this kind of woodland with the toadstools. We had quite a laugh making this card as well, but I think it's nice to just have two very different styles. You can see the little bees there that I've added. I've put some glaze on the toadstools, and then I've used my big words which launched the collection before, and that one was from my stash. But again, just thought it was nice to do. The rolling hills I just cut myself. You can see all that. That is on Facebook, but what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be uploading a lot of my lives onto a new YouTube channel, which is just going to be dedicated for lives. So eventually even things like this, although maybe not this one because it's actually on this channel when it's a made to surprise one, but just like the lives I do randomly, and they're not always, I don't know, just it's nice to have them in a separate place. So I'll let you all know over here as well when I do that. I'm impatiently waiting for my 2 orders. Well, I've got my videos to go out, so I'll start putting them out tomorrow, because people should start to get the products then, and then you've got them to revert to. Okay, so I have already made the base, and for anybody that's got the set, do this while you're waiting for your frames to come. But I've got tutorials, I've got loads of tutorials showing you how to put all this together, so I didn't want to go over that time and time again with each frame. So it's just, yeah, it's already there. I don't need to go over it again. So it just means I can crack on now and start cutting the dies and make Monty's card. So let's make Monty's 3rd birthday card today. Mine are on the way. I want to add opening doors to the she shed with acetate, so I can pop treats in it and mini eggs. That's a nice idea. Yeah, I like that. I'm impatient. I've done that one. Can anyone tell me which collection the May contains socks sentiment is in? I know I have it. Yeah, it was my Advent set. Oh, Lynn, yeah, was it the Advent? Yeah, the little stamp set. Again, Advent. Right, so we want to focus on this one today. don't think I'm going to use the papers, we'll see. And then again, I'll touch on that, but this is the die set. So if you're not interested in any of the frames that I've done and you've got circle dies at home, although they all are in this set, that is a brilliant base to create anything. And like I said, I've done Christmas cards, I've done so many different occasions. You might already have stuff in your stash that you can just use to add to this and, you know, build it however you want. So that is your kind of base for it. Everything you need is there. And yeah, there's your swinging parts as well. I'm going to have to use that die actually because I'll need to cut some supports later and mats and layers maybe, but for the minute I think we are good to go. So the plan is that I'm probably going to use this one here. So this is Perky Pooches. I think it's still available on the website. I think this one might still be available, but I thought I'm going to make this look like Monty. I'm going to add a party hat and have him in the middle, and then I thought about adding maybe some friends. So I've got the Daisy May Design pet collection, and I thought about maybe having a few of these other, you know, animals in the background. Monty is at puppy daycare today, and he's with his two best friends are there, which I thought was really sweet. They were there till lunchtime, I think Jay said. So he would have had his friends there, and he did go today with his little party hat on and bandana, or it's like a little bib. I put it up on his Instagram account, so again, if anybody likes watching that stuff, Monty the sausage dog on Instagram. Yeah, he's got his little page. Hey Carol. Lynn, I think you're right. It's the one place I haven't looked. Okay, so I've got my big words here as well. I've got my numbers galore. I've already got the 3 out, so we can put his number on. And then I thought I would use for the party hat is the birthday surprise. This was the set from the Secret Messages collection. I thought that little party hat is going to be perfect. I want it a little bit oversized. I thought that'd look quite sweet. And yeah, let's have a little bit of fun and go from there. So I like your cooperation with all this kind of stuff. What colour shall I do the doghouse? Because I've done the browns, but because it's a birthday card, I thought maybe go a little bit brighter. So what do we think? I'm just going to move these other dies out of the way, just so I can keep my machine closer. Which colour should I go for, do you think? I thought, yeah, I could do like a blue and then green grass. The blue could, blue, no. Or maybe I need to do like grey, greys and blacks maybe, and then I can have a blue sky because I can use, these papers work brilliantly. So if you had my last collection, this 6x6 pad, this is a 6x6 diameter circle. So it will work perfectly. So actually I might choose one of the papers first and then I can get the colours to match that. So, I mean, if you imagine, we've got the big stamp here. You know, with all the balloons behind him and his friends, so that could look quite nice. So you could go for any colour really there. Or I could go for the bunting, which is a nice one. The floral one's beautiful. That's a nice one as well. I know it's just a scene, but the circle in the set, I'll get that one out, so I'll need to cut that. So you get the same size circle that you would have cut originally. Again, this is all explained in that, you know, the main tutorials. But that could work quite nice. I know it's a bit plain. We've got blue, yellow, turquoise, yellow, red. It's a turquoise with grey ink. I like the pink fresh stamp you used to make the card for Monty. Yeah, that was his Christmas card. Yeah, it's cute, that one. I like that one. Or what else we got? We've got the other one here. We've got that one. But most of that would be cut away, actually. I think the same with the... You get a nice bit of the bunting. The balloons, you'd get all of it in. Carol, you like the scene? Because we could go for... Because I'm going to add colours. I'd like to add some balloons on the outside of it as well. Oh, did you get that one, Louise? Nice. Yeah, I've seen that one now. A few people mentioned it last week. So we could go for that one. And then maybe do a grey doghouse. and then I can ink up all the detail in like a darker grey and black, and then I can have colourful balloons on the outside. I think we'll do that because there's going to be a lot added to this, so yeah, I think I like that idea. I've got a die, what's that, yeah, I've got a bunting die, so I could always cut that out because that's in the party frame. Okay, let's do that. Hey Maria, hope everybody's well. So let's get this cut and stuck down. I know where we are with colours. So how is everyone? Happy Monday. It's nice to do a live. I was busy this morning to finish a commission, get all that sent off. And yeah, got, like I said, nearly got the videos all edited to go up through the week, all the different frames, because every card I've done I have filmed, so you'll have all that to keep. Hey Queenie. Oh, so you just want to pop this one in. Again, you might not put your outer frame on, and then you can always add that later. It will be a little snug to get it in, but it's supposed to be. Make sure you got it, I think that's bang on actually, and then just spread that out. Monty's got his own little like plastic tub in the loft with all of his bits in, like his little leads and his little harnesses when he was a pup, and information from when I got him, and all his cards cards that you guys have sent as well. He's got a present to open tonight actually, from Lynette and Kelly. They sent him one which was very cute. And then I've got to wrap his stuff, but I've got to put treats in the middle of it. Right, happy with that. And he's going to have a roast dinner. I'm cooking a roast. I was meant to cook it yesterday, but just didn't get round to it in the end. So I'm going to cook it tonight. Oh, I still love my dog's baby Kai now. It's cute, isn't it? Okay, today, knitting Easter rabbits. Well, hair's really long. Oh, I bet they're lovely. I like them. Morning and daylight saving time here in Texas. Hello. So excited. I ordered my set on Friday, just waiting for it to arrive so I can make a Mother's Day card. Which frame did you get, Maria? I ordered this dice. I ordered this dice set a few weeks. I ordered this dice set a few weeks. This one only came out on Friday, Queenie. So I'm not sure what you mean by a few weeks. Or you're going to order it in a few weeks. Is that maybe what you're saying? But this just, we only have, this was only released, well, Thursday for VIPs, but it was only released a couple of days ago. Right, let's do grey. So I think I'm going to use the Infinite, is it Infinite Grey? What do we call it? Oh no, it's Infinite Black. It's Timid Grey. No, Stormy Grey. Timid Grey is the one even above that. Stormy Grey. So we're going to do Stormy Grey. And then we can ink all this detail with a darker grey and do all the scallop detail and everything. I think that'll work quite nicely. Hello, Sam, so excited. I've made a live. I'm usually working. Just waiting for my order to arrive. I love this collection. Oh, thank you. I'm super pleased. It's been so well received. Working on my Easter cards. Glad I could join the live. Hello. I ordered the one you're using now. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a good one. Which one is leading now, actually? Because there's one that has kind of taken over. I can't remember. Like I said, I looked this morning and it's, yeah, sales. It's been really strong this weekend, so which is always a nice feeling. So again, all of them go through a standard die machine. And that goes for the main die set as well. That goes through the standard. I'll just keep the one. This is the one that I'm using. Anybody that's joining, so you can see. Right. So you want to keep it in the die. I'll just miss that edge. That's okay. Keep it in the die. just take it out a minute. She says, only because it's got the tape stuck to it. Take that off, otherwise it's not going to be easy to do. Just that little bit, let's just miss that. It's literally like hanging on by a thread, but I don't want to rip it. And then these bits I'm going to cut separately. I might do silver this time so it looks like hardware. I did them in black on that one, so it was like painted metal, but they're just like the little hinges. And you could add more, you could cut them again and just stick them on that side if you want as well. Can't wait to get the summer house. I hope to get it in time for my birthday. Oh, nice. I ordered that, I've done that one. Okay, so I'll pop it back in again. Just gonna grab my little mat. Ah, I see, got ya. And enjoy using it when you get it. It's a lovely one. Timeless set. I think it's one that people are always asking for it, so I'm hoping now it's back in stock that those that wanted it have been able to grab it. Right, let's use black soot. Isn't black to me, it's a very, very dark grey, so it's going to be perfect for this. You just use it as your stencil. You just rinse this under the tap and you can go in there and just add in all your detail. I think I want to put his name on this somewhere as well. I've got my chunky alphabet, but maybe, I don't know, think of some fun little things we can put on it. Some nice puns in the stamp set there as well. Hey everyone. So how are we all? What have you been up to this weekend? Anybody done anything? Anyone made anything nice? Because staying in crafting is just as good as going out. So I literally don't mind either. Because when some people go, oh, I've got no plans, I'm just staying in, I'm like, actually, I like that. I love a weekend when I've got no plans. They're like the best ones. I just did more DIY. I saw some family on Saturday and had a nice long overdue catch up. And then, yeah, Sunday, I started tearing down another wall, as you do. Started to really question some of my choices in life while sitting amongst all the rubble. But I've exposed the original bones of the cottage. Lots of nice bits of woodwork and stonework. So now I'm kind of thinking, do I change my plans and expose it and lime plaster elements that keep the wood exposed? Anyway, yeah, that's how my weekend was. And what's this one here? Hey Crafter Lady. I deal both the male and female cards. I agree, been working on my allotment. Oh nice, I've always wanted an allotment. Very long waiting list. Is yours like a family allotment, or is it one that you've had for a long time? Or because I think there's quite a long waiting list, isn't there, in most councils? Hey Dorothy. I'm having a PJ day today. Changed a few things around in my craft area. Nice. Been making easel cards using Gemma's design in the Creative Stamping magazine. Yes, I got my order came. My £5 order came on Saturday. So I've got that magazine now. So we definitely need to do something with that. I'm well, thank you. Under a pile of papers, I was recording a video and then the phone called. Tried to hurry to finish the video before you. Me, I'd spend more time crafting than I do going out these days. Couldn't be happier. Craft with friends though, nice. I've had it for 8 years, but it took me almost that long to actually, doesn't, well, just people just are itching for their own land, aren't they? Just that space. So, and then I'm just going to go around the edges and just add a bit of the ink. Around, I'll do all the other edges as well. And I think once we have colourful balloons against this and the sentiment and all the fun stuff, we'll add some grass as well to the front. Maybe some little rolling hills in the back. Quite a bit I want to do to this. I'm not in an immediate rush, so we've got no, we'll probably be on till about, usually around about 4:30. And then I will go and pick up the birthday boy and then come back and do the roast. So that's my day. Like I said, he has no idea what's going on. And then if you just brush over this, this is the embossed details. You can see that's coming through. But you can also cut it separately, which I did here. So I've actually cut that piece separately and layered it up, which gives it a really nice effect. Just a little bit darker. Could always still put a little brown, just the roof tile section on that. Might look quite nice actually, just to introduce another colour. So I'll stick with that for the minute. Hey Sharon, hey everybody. People are popping in and out, so thanks for coming in. Yeah, I've got to do the green grass. Right, let's just keep that for the minute. Just grab my paper towel. It's nice to see all the flowers starting to come out. I need to deadhead my hydrangea. Although I think they said there's a bit more of a frost this week, so it's usually the last frost, isn't it? And then you can take off the old dried heads on the hydrangea. I keep looking out at mine. I can't wait to take it off. And then they look nice just in a vase for a while as well. Happy birthday to Monty Yells. Yeah, oh gosh, I know who that is. Yells. Who is it? Leslie. It's Leslie, isn't it? Happy birthday, 106 people is cool for a month, for a Monday PM. Well, it's all for Monty's card, isn't it? I've worked out how to get you on the telly, so I'm now sat in bed watching. Oh God, it's me on a big screen. Hey Lisa. Oh, it takes me back to lockdown now. Yeah, I thought it was. It took me a minute. So many of you, but I'm pretty good. After you've been in a long time, I start to, start to remember. So once that's stuck down, obviously they'll be stuck there. But I think this is going to look very, very cute. And here's our little Monty, who's going to go inside. I have the big number 3 probably down here with a big happy birthday. And then maybe I'll have Monty with the sign. That could be nice. Let's get all the elements cut. Might not use the window, so I've not really got any need for it in this one, but you can see it in here. I've put it on the back and I used one of the scenes from the triple tier paper pad, and I just thought it worked brilliantly. How well, try not to get the glare on it, but you can see hopefully there how that looks. So we've got the chair, let's see, we've got all those bits in here, all your different signs. I just want to show you different ways, a few people said they could turn it into Noah's Ark, which I thought was fab. There's loads of ideas, people have just given so many different suggestions. Yeah, I don't really think I need too much of that. There, that's the sign, which I think we could stamp Monty in there. I think that will work brilliantly actually. Right, let me grab some mirrored card. Silver. I've got a very tiny craft room because on the live on Friday, obviously a whole week of sample making and just build up to launch is just chaos basically in this room. So I had a big tidy up and it felt so nice coming in here this morning and everything is tidy and in place. So once I've got all the videos done, then I can start from tomorrow. I can start doing all my content then as well for like Mother's Day and Easter. Oh yeah, that was another thing I wanted to say actually. So your wreath one, turn this into a lovely Mother's Day card, you know, because it's your all seasons wreath, that set, so you can, yeah, and add it with things you've already got. Okay, so now this is cut those 3 little hinges that I want to use. Hey everybody, be back in a bit. No problem, Tammy. Hey Jennifer. I didn't get a notification, what, from YouTube? I'm not quite sure how they send theirs out. I don't know how that works. Is it just like Facebook? Like as soon as someone's live, they just say, this person is live, come and join. Lisa, thank you. I'll stick those on in a minute. Just want to make sure I've got everything. To be honest, I don't think there's much more I want to add to the frame. I'm going to cut the frame again in white just to make it strong. But otherwise, probably not too much that I need to do. Let's show you how to cut your grass and just do some little rolling hills. So let's find a nice green to match. Yeah, I think that's going to be perfect. So if you cut that with the original big circle, I'm going to get that all on there. Have I got any more of that colour? I think I have. If you get a full circle, you can use both sides of it that way. I think I've got any more of that one left. What do we want to do? The darker green or the lighter green? Trying to wait for my screen to update. That olive was nice, but that's a really lighter one again. I think I might go for that one. In between one. Once it's got a little bit of ink on the edges as well, I think that'll look quite nice. So again, I'm just going to cut this. And I'll cut the little supports in that same colour. Okay, and then I want to have, I think 2, so I'm going to do a smaller one down the bottom here. So I'm going to go like so. I'll just turn off my overhead lights. It's always a bit more, too much shadow with that one. Should be better in terms of the above shadow. So that's going to be my lower one. So that'll be at the front. And this one's going to be higher. So I'm going to come down this time. And then that way. So once I've inked those up, they're going to be attached with the little supports and they will go inside. Oh, don't let me lose those ones. Yeah, I think that's going to look good. So let's get those inked up. I'm just going to build all my piles of everything I need and we can do it all together. What colour? Let's use, what's this one here? Rustic Wilderness. Hey everybody. Oh, you're saying lighter green as I choose the darker one. Never mind. I always like to ink up the edges. My craft shed has been partially printed and created. I have to go over the spots that have been missed. My craft shed has been, oh, as in you're actual building it. I thought you meant paper one. Nice. That's a little, looks like the grass. It's so good to watch the way you put things together. The way I wing it. That's what it is. I just knew I've got to make him a card, and I thought it's just been such a busy week. last week, and I thought, oh, I need to do his card, and I thought, hang on a minute, we can work this, so I can do it as a tutorial, a launch, and get his card made. You're not going to see the bottom part, but you'll see that bit. It's going to be decorated. There's going to be lots on this, so you're not going to see too much of that extra decoration, but I think that will work. Oh, we could spritz it as well. Let's put a little bit of spritz on the grass, because that will just look a little bit extra. Let's see if we've got the same. Yeah, rustic wilderness. Let's just spritz this a little bit. Because I'm on the Made to Surprise YouTube channel, launching the Made to Surprise collection, which I've already done on Facebook. And I want to do more on YouTube. There we go. You need to shake these until you hear that ball bearing. Everybody's on YouTube, but not everybody's on Facebook. So it's nice to do more things over here. Oh yeah, nice. Perfect. Love these spritzes. I'm a little bit obsessed with them. I use them on everything. I just used them on 2 of the samples as well for the magazine commission that I did earlier. I'm just going to put the heat gun on. So if you've got your headphones in, just be warned, you might want to turn them down. Okay. Just going to evaporate the alcohol in the spritz, that's all. They are, aren't they, Carmen? Absolutely love them. Just put it on the lower heat. I don't want to melt my mat either. So many people prefer YouTube, Jeanette. I mean, I won't ever stop on Facebook, but it's nice to do stuff over here as well. I mean, it's just totally transformed that piece with that spritz on it now. And that shine. I use them on the background for the under the water card from this launch as well, actually. Probably missed that. And once he's home and we've had our dinner and he's opened his presents, I'll take a photo of him with his card and I'll post it on here, but also on my Facebook as well. So then you get to see him with it, purely for my entertainment only. Oh dear. Now I've worked out how to chat on YouTube. I'm happy. Good job my son knows how to do it, because I didn't have a clue. I didn't know how to reply to comments. When someone's commenting, I didn't know how to reply to them, and I think it was Simone who told me. Is she in the chat? I've not seen her actually. I'm so thirsty today. I had breakfast yesterday morning. I think, you know, when you have like a breakfast and like bacon and stuff, it's always like salty, isn't it? Right. So you want to cut two of the of these for one support. Now I like to put a support when I do these bits on each side, so I need to actually cut 2, 4, 6, 8. And I always like to do it in, oh actually, I like to do them in the colour of the main frame, not in that colour, because you see the tabs. So I'm going to cut these in white. And I've got a ton of scrap, so I'll use this. So if you tap on the person, hang on a minute, I've got to try and do it now. Hang on, why is it not doing it? Why is it not doing it? Oh, that's, oh, brilliant, Lynn. Oh, bless her. How'd you do it? Or maybe it's at, no, maybe that was YouTube. Hang on, Facebook, hang on a minute. If you do the at sign, is that it? At, and then type, say, Lynn. Does that do it? How'd you do it again? Oh, I do it. So it's weird I'm not doing it. I know it when I'm in a live. How was that? The chalk box. Victoria, hello. Just like your comment. I must have. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to do. Usually you just. I thought you. Hang on. There is a way. I've done it. I do it. Why is it not doing it in my own chat? You reply to the comment. Someone else will tell you or do it. It's at. Yeah, that's it. I thought it was. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, it's Facebook where you tap on the comment and then you have reply option. Here it's the at. But it took me ages. I was like, how is people doing this? I can't do it. It'd be nice if you could just click on their name and it just says reply to this person and that's it. You know, sometimes even young people I think wouldn't mind just things being easy. It doesn't have to be loads of things to it. Yeah. There we go. Carmen's just replied there. So yeah, just put that at, and then when you start typing the name, the option will come up and you can reply to that. That's it now, it's all we're going to see. And that person will get a notification that you've replied to them. So just means people aren't randomly replying to something that someone would be like, what are you talking about? And it'd be a comment that's not on the screen anymore, something that might have been discussed later on. Oh no, what have we done? What have we started? Learning with Sam. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. Yeah, again, replays and stuff as well. You just see loads of random things. It's like, what's that even about? If I could use glue. Okay. Trying to keep everything tidy as I go. Whilst my room is this tidy, won't be like it for long. It will soon get all messed up. And then you just want to fold them out, and then two will be stuck together. And you can have anything on these. You stick them anywhere you want within the middle section, and yeah, you can have things hanging and flying off of them. Loads. What's the first card that a lot of you want to make when you get your sets, for those of you that have ordered? So you're just sticking them together back to back, so you've got your tabs hanging out, and you can trim these down if you don't want them so big. You could have them in acetate if you want them see-through, clear. It's up to you. So for anybody joining, this is like a relaunch of my newest collection that I launched on Friday. So these are 4 new frames that coordinate with my 3D display die set. I shared all that at the start. I'll share it all again at the end as well. And got lots of samples, and I thought I would make a birthday card for my dog who's turned 3 today. And I thought this would be a nice set, this one here, but turn it into a doghouse, little kennel. Sam, do you have the Big Shot or the Big Shot Plus? I'm looking to. I've got both, but I've got the Big Shot on my desk. That's the one I use the most. Easter cards, nice. Oh no, name she has made a card with. Oh no, rename. Oh no, really? Oh dear. Well, hopefully she can easily change that one. She could do a joke one with it though, give them that one as well. would like, you know, scribble it out, I guess. All right. So I'm going to stick these in first and then add the frame. Like, really the frame is like the last part you add on, like even like with that one there, and then, you know, kind of build up the bottom. But I did all of that and then added the frame. It's like the last bit, like gem, especially when you add acetate as well. You can add shaker parts into it if you wanted to. So yes, you didn't. Oh, well done. Well done, Simone. Right, so this has got a curve that matches the curve here. So basically, like I said, you can stick as many of these as you want in that frame. So I'm going to have 2 towards the back for the larger piece, and then the other one. So I'm just butting it up to the back there and just pushing it down with my finger. Very easy to put in, just make sure, yeah, it's going to be covered. See what I mean by the colour? You see the tab there. Once you add more to it, they do get disguised, like there's tabs all in that, but because I've done them in the same colour, they do just kind of blend in. So just bear that in mind when you are cutting them, if you don't want them to be noticeable. Hey Therese, glad to catch some of the live. Hello. So some bits you only need the one support, but because these are quite big and I don't really want them falling back, I'm going to stick the 2 in, like so. So I know I'm hiding, you know, that green grass there in the papers, but it's fine. And then add your glue all over that part. Like I said, you might have something smaller sticking on them, so cut them down. They don't need to be that big. And then just, again, pinch behind there. This could be blue, you might be doing an ocean scene. This would work for waves as well, just cutting that yourself, but that's perfect. And then these 2, I'm just going to bring them down a little bit closer together. And this time I'm going to butt this one up to the front ring here. Bring that down to about there. I'll probably have Monty in between. Might have him popping out between the grass. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Oh. Yeah, that will work. What's Lynn saying she should? Why are you saying she should? Is my guru for anything connecting 3D YouTube. Oh, thank you. There we go. Happy with that. Yeah, cute. Right, let's do, actually I think I could probably stick the frame on now, so let's just cut that again, just in any, well, a darker, I've got a scrap piece of, oh, that might fit. Oh, just, I'm going to use that. It's just to back it, just to make it a little bit stronger. And I'll show you a little tip as well. So once you've cut it, obviously these will come out. But if you flip it, because it's a mirror image, and stick it on, like so, then you've got your backing for those pieces to paper piece them back in again. You know, you don't see any of that because it's going to be stuck on here. So, Busy Bunny, hello. I'm using the construction glue, so it'll make it nice and strong. And this is great, especially if you're making keepsakes. This glue will certainly last. Just don't use it with any photos, because over time it will probably eat them away. Otherwise it's good stuff. Drying. Stick these on. These are the little hinges. Again, add them wherever you want. I've just done the 3 in the design on the side, but you could have them over on that side. Up to you. And then if you get any smudges on mirrored card, just get some dry paper towel and just kind of as it's drying, just buff it off. And it'll keep it shiny. There we go. And then I'm going to add construction glue onto this frame. Probably add Monty and the other dogs right at the end. We'll get this all kind of built up, and then I can decide on like the colours for everything else. And the frames that cut out will fit the smallest aperture in the main die set. Just make sure that's all lined up. Because I've already shown this on Facebook, so I want to share it on the YouTube page. I enjoy using it, Zara. Yeah, this is going to look cute. I think I'll do white with the number 3 in black. So I want, or do I do the happy birthday? Let's work the sentiment out, or celebrate. Maybe I could do a big celebrate in there. Have the 3 here, and then have happy birthday on a little like sign, like it's coming out of the grass. So if I might do grass all along this bottom part, and then the sign sticking out which says happy birthday there, and then we'll have Monty on the top, and then he's going to be in the middle. This is going to be Monty. He's going to have a party hat on, some of his friends in the background, and then some balloons. I think I'm immune to it now, so I think I'm going to do that in black with white against the green. That will look nice, and I do like them in the black. Hey, Honey Wakeman. So we just lay it out, and then do that in the white. That one. And I'm trying to use as much scrap as possible and not go to the main sheets of card. I want to make the shed to go in my shed. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, anybody who's got a she shed that has to do one for their own space. It's like a given. You should put lights in it as well, so you can have a little like a little, almost like a little book nook. Do it as like a little book nook. Really detailed with all the lights. I think that'll look fab. I'm going to add some foam to this one as well. The foam sheets here. Really soft. So this is the Craft Stash sticky foam adhesive, which I love using for these, well, for any sentiments really. I just think it's nice when you have your sentiments a bit more dimensional. I like this tip from Lou about doing it when it's still in its foam. It's easier to line up. These aren't too like stringy anyway. I've got some sentiment dyes that are very thin. This one's not too bad. I'm not pushing it down, I'm just tacking it just so I can shift it. So I'm happy it's all it needs to be. Go. Shiny side up. Put your dye on the shiny side up and then it will just cut through really easily. I've had no issues with this at all. To be honest, if Lou hadn't said anything, I don't think I would have noticed. But yeah, just keep the shiny side up and it will cut through, no problem. Okay, so we're going to have Celebrate and then we'll cut some grass. So let's take this one and probably don't need those dies, so let's pop the dies away. Yeah, always remember that one. Oh, I need the sign. Yeah, so I'll take the Happy Birthday. Oh no, so I've got the Happy, so if I do the Happy from that one. Do I do Happy in that one? No, I think it's in another one again. Oh no, Happy. Yeah, so if I take the Happy and the Birthday for the little sign there, and then we'll stamp Monty's name up there. So in this set, because I want the grass to be the full width, I'm going to take the largest of these, which is what I cut that one with. Cut that in the green. And then I'm just going to cut some of the grass shape myself. Yeah, good, aren't they? Some really good ones. And sometimes the things that you know, you might have done or you might have heard it somewhere else, but I think having it all in one place, because she's kind of, her channel's kind of getting noticed for being like a place for like good tips and ideas, so it's nice to have them all there. And I know lots of you save them into like playlists and stuff, which is always good, so you can find them easy. I do, I mean, it could always be another rolling hill. It doesn't actually have to be spiky. I might do that actually. So it's all kind of tying together. Just want you to see it. Just under the sentiment. Yeah, get it inked up, get it spritzed, just the same. I love the tortoise trees. I'm glad you like it. It's one of my favourites from the puppets. I think it's just so cool. Yeah, I love it. It's just it's got a cute little look about it. I think the motion's really funny with the tortoise because they're obviously known for being slower. I love it. I won't need that anymore. Sorry, I've got my windows open, so a bit more noise. Again, I'm going to put the heat gun on, so watch your ears if you've got your headphones in. Pop it up on a little, actually no, I don't need to pop that on foam because that's going to go on foam. I'm going to stick this one straight down. You made 4. So who's crafting right now? What are you doing now? Or are you just chilling and watching? Anybody actually doing any crafting? How many of you are actually prepping your frames so they're all the bases so they're all ready for when you get the frames? Yeah, happy with that. Chilling and watching, making a thank you teacher's card, just watching. It's nice, so I like that on a Friday when Lou does her Friday afternoon live. And I watch her and I find I just kind of wind down after the week. Sometimes I'm like getting dinner prepped. Okay, let's do the happy birthday. Both the same fonts, just different sizes, but if I have that, I stamp it, try and do it maybe like a, that's like, I put it onto some wood, so we've got a wooden sign. Or do I use, maybe I don't use the bold ones, might use the plain actually, because that'll look better on the wood, and then we can do little distressed, I know what I can do, I can use my fence embossing folder. I might stamp them first and then emboss them so it looks like it's actually in the wood. I think that might look quite good. So let's get some craft card and my my gosh. Right, I did this the other day on my own and it made me jump. I need to put them away from, because they're in the same with this, and it pulled it out and it scared me and it nearly hit me on my nose. Chilling and feeling chilly, so I just put the TV and jumped into bed. Enjoy. Hey Deborah. Making one of the days, but yeah, I can't wait to start using that. So I don't want them together because I'm going to have two separate little wooden signs. I'm doing some ironing and thinking of what I can make when I get the collection. I don't have the frames thing, but want to make some last minute Easter cards nice. You could do an oval shaped frame, so the actual frame is of an Easter egg. So if you got a circle die to cut the middle part, but your actual, you know, if you could do like an egg shape, the whole card could be an egg. I think that would look really fun. Cool. And then I'm going to emboss these. I'll take that out now. And then ink them up. It might, I don't know if it's going to, shouldn't change the writing too much. I can cut them so they are the same width as one of those pieces. I'll just roughly cut them first so I can trim them a bit better. On this side because I can see it better. Right, I just need to go and put this through on my bigger machine. 2 sets. Cup of tea and crochet, nice. I'm going to use the advent die on an Easter card. That look cute. Oh no, that's worked nice. Once that's inked up, like that one I've got bang in the middle. I think that one we trim down a little bit, and then I'll add some brown ink to them. A little bit more centered. I think that's good. Well, I'm going to use walnut stone, I think. Just a little bit, won't need much. Yeah. Do it on the edges and then just kind of roughly or lightly just brush it in, just so it lifts some of that wood grain. There we go. And then I'm going to do, I might use this piece actually because I've kind of added the ink to it anyway. Just cut a couple of strips. Just stick them back to back just so it's strong. How tall am I going to need it? It might be, no, I'll do two. Do that one. Just to make it a little bit stronger, I don't want it flopping over. Maybe it needs to be a bit shorter, don't know. The 3 kind of clipped under there. What do we think? I think that's okay actually. Like that. What's that idea? Lottie sticks. Make it, yeah. Also toothpicks, really handy as well. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, once he's got his little party hat on. Right, let me just stick them on, and then I'll stick it. Right height is balances with the number 3. Cool. Thank you. And then I'll just pop a little glue behind there and there. Okay, just hold that a sec. It's looking nice. His name is going to go in the sign that hangs from the top, so like that. I'll put a little Brad on there as well. Okay, what colour should I do the 3? I think we need to get Monty stamped now and in place, and I can build up everyone else kind of around him. Paper, a big enough piece. That doesn't feel like, that's a linen. That's no good. Oh, orange, nice, cool. Orange and green's perfect together. Opposites on the colour wheel, so that's a good shout. I like that. I want to get a piece of smooth. I'm determined to use these scraps. Yeah, they fit in there. And they'll probably be, yeah, good for the other animals. Right. I think because I've got the black and white in the Celebrate and it's a birthday card, I want to add a bit of colour in, so I like the orange idea. I think we'll go with that. I'm using Memento because I'm going to colour in with my alcohol markers. Now I do have Dachshund stamps, but they're not MTS ones. But also I think I wanted more of a bigger, obviously the Christmas one is Christmas, and this one does work. It's more to represent him, you know, it's a symbol of a dog. It doesn't have to be exactly like him, but I will colour it in like him. Yeah, the star of the show is Monty. I have done this card, I think I've done one with this, I've made him look like Monty before. So now what I am going to do is just get a photo of him up, just so I make sure I get his brown, because I think you only see them. I've got him as my screensaver. Lost my train of thought now. Let me get, that one's a bit better. Just for the back. I've got a picture of him today actually, that's quite cute. His little paws. Do that, I'll go with that one. Okay. So let's do the browns first and I can blend the black in. I'll bring you down a little bit closer. Oh gosh, God, it's really easy on YouTube. Facebook's really temperamental with the volume, the focus. I think that's a pretty good brown. Go in with a bit darker. These always dry a bit lighter anyway, so he's got two little brown front paws. Then he's got all brown here, which goes around kind of up here. Not like a straight line. Looks like he's got a beard. He's got his two little brown bits there. And then he's got all kind of brown like here. It just goes into kind of light on his belly. Looks really weird at the moment, but once we add the black and start blending it, it will all work. Let's just check. I think that's it. Goes a little bit. You won't see that anyway. And then his back's all, he's all black on the back. Let me double check. Go to that picture. Yeah, that's it. Oh, it goes down his neck a bit more. So let's go. Yeah, just a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. Look under there. And that's kind of above his chest area. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I'm going to add in a darker brown in a second. Let's do a bit darker. Yeah, I think that's going to work. He's got black paws as well. I'm probably going to cut the tail off, which I did before, because he's got just a long, thin tail. I remember changing that. I added that in, so we can do that later. So let's use, this is the cool grey, so it's very dark, but it's going to be great to blend, and then I can add the black in to places. So the detail kind of disappears for a minute, but it will come back in. You'll start to see it come through. I'll blend all this a bit better in a minute. I've got a little sausage dog, little Dachshund, if anybody's wondering as well. The face very much looks like him. The floppy ears is just like that. So yeah, we won't worry about the tail. I'm going to add that in separately. What's that? I have a huge pile of white scraps and something to cover my desk. So I remember I know. Surprising how much use you get out of your scraps. I mean, I always go to my scraps first. I've got six files, like metal vertical ones in rainbow order. So I've got one for white scraps, one for then pink and red, then yellow and orange, green, blue and purple, and then that ends with like the black as well, so I don't have a lot of purple. But I go to it every day. I go to that before I go to my main paper pad or paper stacks, and yeah, you'd be surprised. Half the time you don't even need to cut into a new nice piece of paper. I've got to do, what's the bottom part of his mouth? Oh, I can't remember what the bottom part of his mouth looks like. Oh, it's brown as well. Just missed that bit there. Use my fine liner just to go inside. Okay, that's run out, so I've been meaning to throw that out. I'll get rid of that one. It's handy to have a fine liner on your desk, just for tiny little areas. Right, let's get that brown. Blend this in a bit more. Sorry, these are very squeaky. Darker with that, she's better. Those pads are like shiny, so I'm just going to highlight them a little bit more. And his nose is black. I'm going to put what do you call it on that? I'll put some glaze. Where's the black? Where's that gone? Ah, I used it earlier. Where's my black? I have to use my new. I've got another set, but I haven't really broken into it yet, just for the odd ones. He's got brown eyes as well. He's such a dark dog. Just looking at him, he is really, really dark. This is the picture. Look. There he is. The screen's terrible. Probably can't see it very well, but there you go. That's him with his toys. I made him choose them the other day. A little pink tongue. Since he's got a party hat on, I think he'll look quite cute. He's not going to have that tail. Let's do a little bit of grey. Let's do a soft grey in his eye. Just to take away the white, sharp white there. Now his tail's not going to be on there. And then let's do, I might just do a lighter grey again. What colour is that one? Cool grey, that's the dark, this is the lighter cool grey. Yeah. And that's really, really run out. Over that a bit, should blend this a bit better. I think we're pretty good. He looks like he's got a medal. I should put a little medal on. Yeah, I'm going to cut him right around to the outline. The outline. I think that's cool. Happy with that. I'm going to do his mates last. Just I always need to. It's fine for time actually. So yeah, there is a die for this, but I'm going to cut right up to the outline, just so I can remove the tail and put a thinner one in. Hey Lynette. Sorry, I've missed loads of chat. We forgot the big pad on the left. Is it not forgotten? Oh, must have been. Sorry, I didn't see. I wasn't watching the chat. Sorry. I haven't missed any. No, it is. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so I'll do a little bit of glaze on his nose. Don't have to worry about an envelope. We'll just keep it displayed for a while downstairs. The picture of Monty you're cutting out is so cute. So yeah, this is the Perky Pooches set. It's quite an older set now, but again, it's just nice to bring these things out. This is probably about 2 or 3 years old now. Probably more 3 actually, thinking about it, because it was the original pop-up set, and that's 3 years ago, so it's madness how quick time is going. It's the 5th year anniversary of COVID this month, which is just, that's just mad. That is, I can't believe. Where's that time gone? It's 5 years this May of Made to Surprise, so I'm going to be doing a little party celebration, because I launched, I remember prepping it all, but it was locked down. Like the first 2 years of Made to Surprise was all locked down. I didn't even go up to the office. Well, I think, no, I managed to get up there just before. How did it work? So, oh no, I can't remember when I had my photos taken, because I had professional pictures taken. No, that wasn't right at the start. It was later on. Must have been when we had the first kind of lift on it, I imagine. And then if you get any white around your, if you do fussy cut right up to the edge, just get whatever colour you've used, but generally it'll be the black, because your ink that you've cut with, and just go over the edges and just take away any white that you might have. Maybe missed. Oh, what colour is that? Oh, it is black. I don't want to use that. Not for that bit. Hopefully you won't notice. Too much concentration, sorry. There we go. We got my 60th birthday party in just before we were put into lockdown. Okay, so it's going to be, I have to lift that one up a bit. Oh no, I don't think I want to hide him. I might have him on another little support just there, and then a couple of his friends in the background, or I might just have balloons. Oh sorry, still zoomed in. God, it's so easy on YouTube. In fact, if I put a bit of foam just behind him, It's sitting there quite nicely actually, because this party hat's going to fill that space there. So I think I'll pop a couple of bits of foam. If I do 2 of them back to back. Oh, how cute, Maria. That's so sweet. I could even have, I could cut it. Here we go, we're getting a bit. I could cut it so his paws are coming over. Shall I do that? That would look, actually, that would look very cute. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to snip up. Just, to be fair, if it doesn't look good, I could probably get away with putting it back as it was, because it's going to be hidden behind anyway. So let's try it. So I'm just cutting up, I'm basically just cutting out these little paws and that middle bit, so I can like that. Lift those a little bit as well. What about that? Like he's just poking his head out a little bit. Now you have to put glue there, but I think that works quite well. And then we've got the party hat, which I'll probably have it that side, because the 3, it feels like it would look good that side. And then some balloons in the background. Yeah, I like it. Right, let's cut. Oh, actually, it's sticking down. Yeah, I'll add that at the end. I'm just sticking the back bit down, and that way I can keep his paws just slightly lifted. Yeah, I think that looks cute. I'll bring you in just a little bit. There we go. Not too much, just a little kind of curled up. Put a little bit of the glaze on him now, because that'll dry in time for when I pick him up, because he will sniff this. I'll put just a thin layer. I just need that glaze really. Do a little bit on his eyes and his tongue really, because he does have a, let's see what tongue. I'll add a little bit of shine. Happy with that. Right, so what was I going to do? White and then orange, or orange and white? Should we do that in white? Let's try it. Right, we want a nice bright. That's a good colour. Perfect. That goes nice against the green. I'll pop it up on a little bit of foam again as well. And I'll add in the orange to tie in with some of the balloons. Do we think of it that way? So I think the white pops better against the grey. I think the orange would look a bit against that, but I think the white goes quite nicely. Yeah, like that. Right, let's grab some. Oh, thank you, everyone. And obviously if you're not making a card for a pet, you could have a photo of someone in the middle. This could be, you know, filled with all the things that they love. The funny faces, changing faces would look good in here. Done that the wrong way around. I should have stuck that on first. Never mind. Ordered the birthday frame, wish I'd ordered this one too now. It's always the way though, isn't it? It's not until you start seeing people, it's like even years down the line when I've re-released stuff and I've used it and people are like, oh my god, I love this. I never thought to do that with it, or I wish I didn't, you know, I didn't get it. Now I wish I had. I think it's just we get inspired by different things, don't we? Different ways of using it. And then I'll pop, I'll do it there. A bit of foam just behind. I would like it just hooked behind the Celebrate, so I might have it just a little bit arched. It's always happy to read. Oh. Yeah, that's enough to hold that in place. I got the little dog bone and the toys. We'll stamp a couple of them. Actually, I think I've got all of those. I've got the dogs and cats here. I've already got a lot of those bits cut, I think. They're my numbers galore. I think we're sold out. So apologies, but I think they are sold out. That's all the cats. Oh, we've got a little rope there. Have that just like, I might have them in the background actually. Got the rope. Can always cut some more. Got the ball. Have a little ball up there somewhere maybe. Could change that, mask the one and put a little 3 in there. See, that would look cute also, you know, if you've got this set. Oh, there's the dog bowl. Keep that one. Got your catnip and cat bits. There's another one there. We'll use that one. And the bone. Take those two. There's a blue. I think the yellow be maybe a couple. Got another one there, that's in yellow. Maybe we'll have a few. Got the green. We've got multicoloured. Oh, he's actually got a toy like that as well. Got another ball. Yeah, another ball. What's his ball? Right, keep those out. I'll get the hat stamped. It's all coming together. This looks so cute. I'm very pleased with this. Where is the memento? Sold out. Oh, sorry, Maria. I'm not sure when they'll be back in. Oh, it's because I had it resting on the mat. I do that very well. Resting on that, sorry, the ink pad. Right, what colour should we do his hat? His party hat. Oh, that's drying. Let's pop some of these bits in the background. Have his little bowl. That could maybe be just behind him. Again, I kind of like these on foam. Monty sits just like that as well, with his little paws out. He's got quite a proud little like posture way about him. I always say it looks like he's late for a meeting when he's walking as well. What's that? Yellow, orange. Oh yeah, the hat. Oh, get rid of those because I'm going to fall off anyway. I'm going to have one ball up in the air. Over the orange, keep checking. Only trouble is every time I look I end up buying something else. Orange, yellow. Oh, there we go, we'll put it there. Leave it where it lays. I do red. Ah, Busy Bunny, red hat. Yeah, because red and orange are good together, and I think again it works really well against the grey. So I think I might do red. Actually, I might have that one down a bit lower. Let's get the red hat on because I want that in that corner, and then I can see where I lay everything else. Let's do more pinky. And because of the hat he wore today has pom-poms on, I think I'm going to put an actual, I'm going to take that off and put a pom-pom. I've got a little glittery one actually, we'll put that on it. Just again, add a little bit more of a birthday feel to it. I'm going to do a blue, see if I've got a blue pom-pom. It was cute, wasn't it? He hated me. I literally got a few seconds video and then he literally shook his head. He's like, nah. He doesn't mind the bib and stuff. He's fine with stuff around his neck. He's kept like bow ties on at Christmas time and stuff. That don't bother him, but it's stuff on his head. And I'm not about, you know, dressing my pet up all day. I'm not that kind of person, but a few seconds for a quick photo, I think it's fine. He likes wearing his little like winter coats and his little jumpers because I think he genuinely knows it is keeping him warm, but he doesn't like much more. Oh, let's see what pom-poms we got. Yeah, so I got that one. Put my hot glue gun on. Got that one, or we've got a red one that might look a bit too much red. Does look cute though. Or we've got like an orange. That one's a bit more silvery. What one do you think? What do we think? Get the little Monty sign done next. I'm not far off finishing it. Yeah, with the white, looks like Santa's hat. What about the orange then? Because it ties in with the orange, with the number 3. I think we'll go with the orange. Put that one there. And then, oh, we need to get a bit of bunting in. So let's take the bunting from the other frame, or I could cut it from the paper. Either will look lovely. I'm just thinking you can cut. Gemma cut this out and it looked lovely. And that will tie in with that paper because it's all like the same tone. So maybe I'll fussy cut that bit of bunting because they're all yellows and like, you know, they're all going to work those colours. So I think I'll cut this out. will fit perfectly in there then as well. Hoping it's not raining, so I want to, oh no, it's lovely weather. I want to walk and pick him up. Only 10 minutes down the road, it's ideal. We always have a nice little walk back through the village. Yeah, I could do the presents as well. Put them on the very back maybe. Have it going right across the front, which would look nice, or I can cut it down a bit and have it hanging inside. I just have to do some hot glue. I just fold that one over. I think inside actually gives it a bit more dimension. I reckon I'm trying to work out there. Maybe I want to do all 3. If I did all 5, it would go across like maybe there. Just have to move the ball, I think. Probably get it. Oh, I need to roughly know now, so I'm going to have to use hot glue. It's a bit low. I think we need to do. Do I want to do 2 red or no? We'll cut this end. So I've got the green. I think that's going to be better. Just there. Yeah. That'll be perfect. I don't have to move the ball. So I just added a little bead of hot glue just on the edge. That's how I put the bunting in on the, probably dried now, on the one with the lights. Oh no, we're okay. I need to keep it this way up. Oh, you, have I done it? Oh no, hang on. Yeah, so I needed to keep that. Yeah, that's fine. It's dropped down a little lower that side, but it's fine. That's in now. If you can see that all right. No, that's cute. I could put the presents then on that corner in there. Let's see, how big are they? Could do maybe those 3, or maybe even just those 2 little ones actually. I think they're going to fit better size wise. You won't really see the, oh no, because I'll stick them, no, I'll stick them in front of the hill. I need to cut those middles out because that would bug me, but I could have, yeah, cute little presents there. Let's just snip the little bits out. Inside looks great. Now collapse on the sofa watching. Hey Shaz, how are you? How many lambs you got now? Oh, I knew I was going to rip it. Poop. What can I do? So, no, I've ruined that. Maybe I do it so it's not bows, because there's always a way to fix things, and it's just some loose bits of like ribbon. I'll just change this ever so slightly. Could have left it, but I don't like that you can see the seam behind. So we're going to do it differently. I think chat's a bit quicker on YouTube as well. Doesn't seem like it's as delayed as Facebook. And like my screen is more up to date as well. Whereas with Facebook again is a good, sometimes it feels like a lifetime. Until like updates my end. That's fine. There we go. That works better. I was just saying that I've just delivered twins with you playing in the back. Oh right. Oh wow. Oh, how lovely. Perfect. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh, his hat, and we'll get his name. Cute as that. Oh, thank you. I need to just add a little on the side. Feels like a Wednesday. Yeah, it's going to be a weird week now, isn't it? I'm live tomorrow morning with Lou for our usual. Oh, see, now I've got the bunting there. This hat, I think, needs to go that side. Yeah, that still all works. That still works. Gotta have a hat. Yeah, that ties everything in. So that glaze is pretty much dry. Oh, this is so cute. And then we're going to have, I think, white with Monty stamped, because we need a bit of white up there, I think, just to make it a bit, just so it balances all the white at the bottom. Let's just see. I might do the black rope on it and the little brad. So I'll cut it again in black. That shiny card. Yes, I can wrap that piece there. There we go. This is great. This is the Craft Stash. Craft Stash black, pearlised. Just join in. We'll go back later from the beginning. Monty looks adorable. Hey, Tammy. And then, because I want to have the black at the top there, so I'm going to trim off the white, and I can stamp onto this. So I need to look at my alphabet stamps now, so I can get one. Oh, actually, have I got the... No, I won't have welcome. Just thinking about having welcome, but I think it's got to have his name. I might trim that down a bit so it's got a frame. Let's do that. Let's just trim down along. Two sides. Oh, lovely Monday, doing all my favourite things: dog walking, shopping, crafting, and seeing granddaughters. Oh, nice. Sounds live. And then pizza and garlic dough balls and salad for tea. Oh, sounds like a great day. Oh, maybe a bit more. made that quick. You watch, I'm going to cut this so small in a minute. I won't have anything left to stamp. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh yeah, you've just reminded me I won't be live tonight. I just don't think I'm going to have time. By the time I've cooked the roast, and I want to spend time with Monty. If he crashes and burns, which he may well do, then I might come on. But yeah, sorry, I forgot to say the I usually do my kitchen, don't I? But because I've done this live, it's just been a bit of a manic Monday for me. Literally, that song is playing true to me today. That's better. Just want a nice little, yeah, and then I'll do a little Brad. Right, let's get his name stamped. Bear with me a minute, I'm just trying to find everything. Thank you. Guys, where's my normal? I'm forgetting numbers. Oh, it's at the back. Sorry, chatting out loud that I couldn't find my stuff. Just eyeballing it, Alison. Otherwise, use your trimmer, I would say. All right, what's going to work? It's going to have to be these tiny, tiny. I can't believe I'm using Stampin' Up. But all the rest are just too big. Oh, hang on a minute. What have I got in my... Hang on a minute. Where's my book binding ones? Not book binding, my book. Letters. My bookmark, that's the one I'm thinking of. I always forget about that one. I've got a lovely little alphabet. Find it. Right at the back. Literally, it was the last one. This one. Can't believe I did that. Talk about contraband and not the need for it. Right. It's a nice font as well. It's a little bit bigger. So I've lost the 3. The 3's been gone for a long time. Isn't that lucky? I did it for this actually. M-O-N. Oh, I can do it all in one go as well. N-T. Yeah, do the fancy script. Now I've got to try and line it up. Did you remind me? I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me, even though I didn't see it. Right. It's going to take me ages now to keep moving. I'll get stuck to my fingers. Actually, these are going to be the perfect fit. It's a white. I might stamp it first on some scrap. So if I keep that lined up at the number 2, and then I can just practice first. To be fair, if they're all a little bit crooked, I think that always makes it a bit more fun. Less, what's the word? Regimented, uniform, isn't it? And he's only 3, although I think he's 28 W's. 28 or 21? I think it's 28. Try the way that that looks, like that. I don't really want it looking perfect. Just pick them up. Right, let's try it on this one. Oh, I think that's going to look perfect. Yeah. You think that's okay? I think that's going to work just right. You can just hover it over on this anyway. I think I've been that way around. I think I've cut that a bit crooked. Yeah, that's fine. Pop that on a bit of foam. Might have the sign crooked as well. I'll cut a little brad. Let's do, what colour should we do? A brown, got a blue, got a green. Oh, we've got a nice, they look good actually. They look like little nails. Little bronzy one. Thank you, everyone. You watch, spent all this time doing it. He's just going to sniff it and walk off. Wonder where the treats are. But I've loved doing it. Shouldn't use those scissors. These ones do work. Oh, there it is. Right. So we'll pop a bit of foam behind that one. And then we'll put a bit of foam on the back of this. Just have it slightly on the wonk. And then a little hot glue. On that one. Oh no, quick. I love it. See, let's get the bone. He doesn't have a bone, but oh, actually, yeah, I should have done a bit of white. I'll just come over that one. Again, I've got dies for this, but I can probably sometimes beat the die and actually cut it quicker. I think this has come together rather well. I have a little bone. Maybe up there. A little toy. We could have another ball. Maybe up there. Do we want anything, or maybe a ball down there? And then maybe we could have a couple of toys down on this part, couldn't we? Got those kind of down there on a bit of foam. I don't know if I like them there. Maybe that one on the back. Thank you. Oops, nearly forgot I have to take the car to the garage. Thank goodness for so yeah, it's good putting your reminders on that thing, I tell you. That's good. Maybe have the ball up there. Would be like a little toy just up there. Maybe that ball down there. I don't know. I've got these little bits. You know what I'm like? I'm terrible for this. But another fun way to use that frame, just to turn it into like a little kennel, just a little wooden hut. Cute. Got the bone there, maybe. It's a treasure for sure. Yeah, like I said, it'll be a keepsake for me. I'll pop it with all his other bits. He's had a card for every birthday so far, so I kind of got to keep the tradition going. I think we will stick that one on there. There we go. I think that is blooming adorable. Got everything I want on there. His name, his age, picture of him, and happy birthday. Okay, bring it up a bit closer. You can see everything inside. See the lovely shimmer from the spritz on the green shine on his face. Got texture with the pom-pom. Got your hardware, shine, just everything. I always find if you add a bit of those things, if you add a bit of texture, add a bit of shine, glitter or whatever it may be, bit of dimension, they completely transform your card if you add like all three of those things. I know it's not always possible if you're posting things, but that would look nice in an orange glitter card as well, actually. But it's good now. I'm happy with this. I think it's worked really well. So yeah, there you go. So let me just bring it back out a bit more. You can see all the mess. And I will just bring in the rest of the samples of this launch for anybody that's new or finds this live later. And this was part of a new release that I launched on Friday. And it was 4 new frames to go with my stand and turn that off, my stand and display die set. So I'll just show you that first. So this set here I have launched. This is the 3rd time now. It's one of my best sellers. So this set here will create the main base. So this all here. And then what I've been doing is bringing out 4 new frames. So we've got 12 frames in total now that will go with this. And those are the Summer House, which is the one that I've used on today's card. And I've just changed it up a little bit. And obviously used it with some older products as well. So it's always nice to bring out those bits that you might already have. And sorry, I'm just trying to clear a bit of space. So I've got to clean up my stamps in a minute. So you can create a man cave. It's another idea that I did with this. And then if I bring in gemmers, you can see all 3 together. I think that's quite a nice example of how those cards look. So there's 3 different you know, kind of themes in a sense. Each one I think looks great. So Gemma's done the she shed, I did the man cave, and then that's just like a little hill, but we've had people say use it and turn it into Noah's Ark, which I thought looked brilliant. Circus tent was another one. So cut this in red and then white. You could have stripes on it, like inked up, and have a circus theme. There's obviously loads. Have it, just turn it into a nice house scene. Wish Monty happy birthday from me, Rabbit and Badger. Thank you, Deb. Appreciate that. Can't wait for my collection to arrive. So that is using this frame. Now the frames also you can just use without the mechanism. You don't need, you could turn this into a rocker card. You could just have it on a flat card, you know, have that open and put acetate behind it. There's so much more. And if you are on Facebook, every Friday I do a mix and match. and I'll be uploading them onto YouTube as well, so you'll be able to catch them if you're not over there. But we do offer, or I say I do offer lots more inspiration, not just from the launch, but in the months and the years after as well. So I love them all. Thank you, Tez. So that is those ones. And then usually I just keep all the cards in front, but these are just too big. Can't have everything all in the shop. So then I've got my all seasons wreath. So you've got elements here to create spring, summer, autumn and winter cards. It's going to be lovely at Christmas time. So I did a summer one, and there is a hanging element in this mechanism as well, which is in the main set, but you can see I've got the number 43 hanging. Obviously it's hard for you to see this way, but I did that one, and I used the umbrellas here and the ice creams. The sandcastle I did take from the nautical set, which you'll see in a minute. Then Gemma's done this lovely Easter spring using the same frame. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, having all these samples here is lovely. I've got all these wonderful cards. And then I did this one for the launch on the Friday, so just Friday just gone. So again, 3 really nice examples there of how you can use this one. I think they look brilliant. Yes, do you give us? Yes, you do give us generously. Lots of inspiration, Sam. It's very much appreciated. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Sam, for the inspiration. It's lovely live. Thank you for joining. Bailey sends Worcester Monty. Thanks, Jeanette. That's all right, Laura. So yeah, that's using the All Seasons wreath. Again, it works lovely on its own. This wreath is beautiful, and an example of using it away from these is this one here. So Gemma's just used the detail of it, not even the frame, you know, the shaped frame there, just that detail. Created this pillar card as a wedding card, which I thought looked really nice. And then the nautical one, so this one, and this one. So I'll show you this one first. This is a tunnel card, so it's using that porthole, but you don't have to use it in the 3D form. It works well on fun folds. So this is the It's About Time die set. So you've got all your elements in here, different waves. You can see the sandcastle that I mentioned, obviously the sentiments there. So you've got that one with the inky background that I mentioned earlier, which I think looks, I just love it, absolutely love it. You can add lights to them, I'll show you that in a moment. And then Gemma's added the acetate on the front of that one, which I think looks fab. Really nice. Thank you, Joanne. I've enjoyed it. It's nice. So yeah, It's About Time. And then the last frame is the Party Time frame, which is a circle version of the frame of the square one that I launched with the diorama. So again, I try to, if I'm going to bring something out again, trying to change it just slightly so that people that have already got that have got something different, you know. But those elements that you've got in that set, you can use obviously with this. You've got the bunting, streamers, the hat. And you can create things like this. Let me do again, just turn those lights on. Oh. I need to push that bit back in. There we go. So there is your lights. And then Gemma's done this one here. Hers has got lights as well. I keep forgetting to put the lights on Gemma's. My bad. Hang on. There we go. Let me turn the lights off. There we go. How cool are they? So again, for birthdays, it's just brilliant. So I've got multicolored lights in mine, and then Gemma's gone for the warm lights in hers. I think both look great. Easy to do. You keep your battery pack all hidden in the bottom as well. You can use it as a gift box. You put a gift card in there, weigh it down, and you know, seal it up completely. So it's kind of up to you. I didn't show this, did I? I should have turned the lights off for the main launch. I totally forgot. I think this is the one though that's still in the lead. Like I said, they have sold incredibly well. I am still blown away with the amount that we've sold. So again, just massive thank yous to everybody. But yeah, so that's how those look. And then I think, oh no, that's everything. Yeah, there's me like thinking I've got another set. That is it. So yeah, party frame. So just bring them all in, but all the pictures of these samples are all up on Facebook and in my blog. I will add Monty's later when I've taken photos of it. What else? Where's that other frame? Oh, there. Yeah, all the information's out there. It's just that blank kind of platform, isn't it, that you can use with whatever you want. And again, if you're on Facebook, if you go to Mixed Up Crafters, our Facebook page, let me just flip the camera around actually quickly. Sorry, that was probably a bit loud then. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, that's an awful view. If you go onto Facebook, onto Mixed Up Crafters, in the search bar, you can type in, if you put in 3D display, anybody who's uploaded their pictures and tagged the name of the card or the die, it will come up. So you will, let me just turn the lights back on. So again, that's why we always encourage people, when you upload your video, don't just upload it and don't put any info, because it helps people out for future when they're looking for the inspiration. So yeah, let me hold Monty's card up again, because sometimes it's nicer to see them this way up. Here we go. Isn't that cool? Oh, I think it's fab. And another idea, because I've got mine hanging, I don't know if you can see it. Ooh, this one. That is this card again, but all the top's been chopped off and all of the tiers are acetate, and it's an underwater theme. So it's another fun way to use the die set. And this, I think Tez, wasn't it you that did the acetate fishbowl? I don't know if she's still in chat, but she shared it last time. I mean, that's over the top. But again, using it with an old set. So if you've got any other stamps, you might have loads of makeup ones, you might have loads of car themed, I don't know, anything. It just literally works with anything. And I don't think there's any, you could even do that as a sympathy card with a celebration of someone's life, you know? So I think it really is a set that works for every single occasion. Cuckoo clock, well, yeah, well, we did a clock face, Lynn. That was one of the original frames, was the clock face. So yeah, cuckoo clock, definitely. Just so adaptable, like I said earlier, used for any occasion, because they're so, yeah. And I think that's the things we want as crafters, which I try and always look at it, because I am obviously at heart, I'm a crafter. So whenever I'm designing stuff, I do try and think, what are we going to get out of this? You know, there are some things that you can only really do with what they are, but I still want you to be able to add more to it. So like when we did the surprise inside with the cake and the house, that house could be many other things. The cake, we've now realised you can turn it upside down, it looks like a chandelier. And it's just a great platform to build loads of things up. So I do try and make sure that if they don't work with lots of things in your stash, they can be lots of themes and change it that way. So yeah, just don't want it to just sit there and collect dust, basically. That one is lovely. Yeah, they're fun, aren't they? So yeah, what a nice Monday. And it's still, yeah, nice and light outside. And yeah, like I said, I'll get the picture up. I've got a wrapper's present, so I'll put some treats in them so you can sniff them out. And that should be a fun little video, but I'll put them on his Instagram. Okay, lovely afternoon, thanks. Chat to you and Lou tomorrow morning. Yeah, so again, if you're on Facebook, me and Lou are live at 10 for our Talking Tuesdays, and it literally is that, we just natter. It's craft related, it's personal, it's just anything. It's just a little bit of a chat. People have us on in the background as they're cleaning. We talk to you, ask you what you've brought, what you're doing, what you want to see. And we're usually on for about an hour or so. So and that's at 10 tomorrow. And then I'm live again at 2 on Wednesday as normal. And I'm not sure when Lou's live this week. I don't know what she's changing. Oh no, it should be 10, won't she, on Wednesday? Sorry, it was today that she didn't do it. So 10 on Wednesday, I'm 2. And then Friday, I'm 9 AM and she's 4:30. But I think there's a launch. She's launching this week, so that might change as well. Anyway, it's all on Facebook and on our pages, so have a little look. But yeah, thank you everyone. I'm just looking at the chat over there, so that's why I keep bending forward. Thank you for joining me today. All of this new product is available over on Craft Stash. I think it might still be the main banner on the page, but if not, just go to Made to Surprise and it should be the top products. You'll see them all there. But my videos, I'll start sharing them probably tomorrow, because hopefully a lot of you will start to get the product, and then you've got the videos there for reference as well. And I shared a few little tips and tricks in those videos. So thank you so much, everybody. Take care, and I'll see lots of you tomorrow. Bye.